Hey anglers, this is Ross's Sport Shop Fishing Guide John Carlson with this week's Phillips Area Fishing Report. Water temperatures were getting up there pretty good, pushing into the 80s, but the last few days have brought it back down again. It seems like we have a roller coaster ride of water temperatures this summer and weather patterns. Um, Water temperatures from reports are back down into the mid 70s and even low 70s in some places after a few 45-degree, 50-degree mornings and some cool rain the other day. So a little bit of relief from the warm water temperatures. For a little bit anyway. Looks like the temps are going to push back up into the 80s next week. So it should be a great weekend to get out there and go fishing. Looks like some evening rain, but daytime, not too much rain and highs in the 70s. So some pretty nice summer weather right now going on. A lot of rain, so we don't have a water issue either right now. Rivers are pretty good. Most of the lakes are at full pools, so good things there. Fishing has been a little challenging with the changing weather patterns and the cold front, but still out there getting some walleyes. You really got to pound through them. Lighter bite, using a lot of 16th ounce jigs, trying to get some reaction strikes going on some bigger stuff. Jigging a slip bobber and a leech has been working good. Jigging a leech, jigging a night crawler. A little bit of minnow action going on too. Quite a few extra large fatheads going out for the walleyes out of the shop. Northern pike action has been on fire. There are a million of them things around the lakes right now, and people are catching them on everything. Johnson silver minnows up in the weeds seem to be the most popular. Beetle spins and spinner baits are catching pike as well. Smallmouth bass action has been pretty good for me in my boat. That's what we've been chasing a lot of with the warmer weather is smallmouth and largemouth bass. Smallies are hitting topwaters very well. That's been kind of a fun bite. And we've been also catching them on Senkos and tubes in the cover. Largemouth bass action has been great too. We are on a pretty good frog bite right now, and Senkos, kind of 1-2 punch there. You miss it on the frog, toss the Senko back up in the hole and catch it. So that's been working pretty good for us too on a lot of the smaller area lakes where there's a good bass population. Muskie action has been a little slow with the warmer water temps. A lot of guys are backing off of them a little bit, which is probably a good thing. So not much of a muskie report. Hearing a few on topwater and some bucktails yet. So yeah, so we've been going out and we've been doing a lot of bass fishing. And this is an old rod, but it's my favorite rod for frogging, so that's why I'm using it. We've been trying a lot of these new Z series from Snakeproof. This is a Z Pop. It has a super soft body on it, so it compresses well, so you can get the hooks in, good hooks on them. Little added tail action there, trailer action. Popping front on it, so it makes a really nice popping sound, almost like a chug bugs type sound. So these have been really good for us. Traditional frogs have been really good for us in the largemouth, working pads, working grass, working thick matted cover. So the rod I like, this is a Rage. This is an old St. Croix Rage rod. It is a 7.4 heavy. I have them in Mojos. I have them in Bass X too in the boat, but this is just the one I like for my personal use for some reason. I run a high-speed reel on it. The faster, the better, in my opinion. I like a 8 1-to-1. The reason for that is so you can cast out, fish blows up, you miss it, you can rip that bait right in and get it back out there again. Running 40-pound test fins braid, 40 to 50-pound test fins braid. You might think that's a little overkill, but when you're setting the hook on those big fish, we're catching some 19, 20, 21-inch largemouth. You're setting the hook on those big fish. You want that line to not break on hook set for one thing, and then you want it to be able to cut through that vegetation that you're pulling it through. A lot of these fish are coming out of a jungle, thick slop, so you want that line to be sturdy enough and that rod to be heavy enough to power those fish out. I saw one guy comment on one of my Facebook posts about this rod and reel combo about I'm set up for bear. Yeah, I probably am set up for bear, but you got to bear those fish out of those weeds. And it's a fight sometimes. It's pretty cool, fun fight getting them out of that slop. So hope to see you all out there this weekend. Stop in the shop. It's going to get a little bit more complicated with the road work going on right now. They ground and they're pulverizing all the concrete out in front, or all the blacktop out in front. So it's going to be challenging, but it's well worth the stop. Stop in at Ross's, say hi, get in on our drawing for the guided fishing trip and the weekly prizes. Good luck and tight lines, everyone.